Hello, everybody. I'm back to do you a video. I think, I don't know, I think I may name this video tonight because I love me some Billie Holiday. Ain't nobody business if I do. And if you know the song, if you know, you know. Well, tonight I want to talk about keeping your business under wraps. What I mean by that, people will have a dislike for you if they perceive you to be guarded or you don't really talk a lot. They don't really know too much about what's going on in your house. You don't have a whole lot of traffic in and out your house. It's hard to put a finger on you. If they don't know, they'll start making up stuff about you because they don't have anything to feed off of. Yeah. The less you talk, the less company you have. I'm not saying for you to just be no hermit or cut off the world. I'm not saying that. You can still go out and be sociable. When you go out and be sociable, limit what you do. Do no whole lot of drinking. Matter of fact, if I was you, me, don't do none. Because everything you doing, you under a scope. You being watched when you think you're not being watched. Because some people might see you as too good to be true. Oh, I knew it was something about her. I knew it was something about him that wasn't perfect. Yeah, this and that and that and the third. The less people know about you, the better off you are. And like I've said before in some of the other videos that I've did, and I know it's going to be somebody on here that's going to be like, oh, you tripping, Mz.Shanda. Learn to lie to people. You don't owe nobody no explanation about nothing that goes on in your house. Your bills, how you paying them, when you paying them, how much you owe, how much longer you going to take you to pay on this. That ain't none of their business. Because ain't nobody going to come in and help you pay for nothing. The less you open your mouth, the better off you are. And that is the truth. Some people will attach themselves to you and be in your company only to learn stuff about you. So you have something to talk about. Monitoring spirits. You ever had them friends or associates that only randomly call you? If they ain't heard from you, it ain't because they miss you that much. They're just calling to see if you done moved up some kind of way, or maybe you doing bad some kind of way. Just something to talk about. Now, there are some genuine people, because I have two in my corner. One I've known since the 7th grade. I've known a long time. And the other one I met when I lived out of town. Good people, never fell out. Yeah, we've had maybe some misunderstandings about something, but not to the point to where we just fall off and just quit being friends. But the less people know about you, the better off you are. Not trying to be negative, but dealing in reality. Yeah. Pay attention sometimes. You'll sit there and tell all your business, but how much of their business do they tell you? Then how much of what they are telling you that you know to be the truth? I notice that a lot. Yeah, I'm good at listening, even when it appears that I'm not listening. I also like to come across to people, and I know I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong, but I do it anyway. Don't let people know how smart you are. The dumber you look, which I don't look dumb, but I'm just saying, would they perceive you to be slow or green? Just listen to the way they talk, the stuff that comes out their mouth. You really get the upper advantage when people talk and you listen to the way they gossip about other people or they know information on other people. What make you think your business don't get talked about? That's why I tell you to lie. Because how amazing is it that you telling my business or you think you telling my business and it's really a lie that you telling. Because I ain't gonna never really tell you my business. How about that? I know it's petty. I know. But why not? Because like I said, why do you think people need to know your business? Are they gonna help you succeed some kind of way or have your back some kind of way? No, I doubt it. Might be a few. I could be wrong. Maybe some of y'all got it like that. I could be wrong. Most of the time, people are just monitoring spirits that want to know what you got going on. And that ain't nobody business. If I didn't have children to show for it, people would probably think I'm a virgin. You only know what I tell you. I don't reveal much of my business about anything. I'm to myself. I don't bother nobody. I don't get in no rift with nobody. Only time I get into something is if something come my way and I don't have a choice but to handle that. Straightforward, caring, kind, compassion, all that beautiful stuff. But I keep my business to myself. I'll answer the phone and talk to you. I will. But I ain't gonna really tell you too much about my business. And if I do tell you something, most of the time, it ain't all the way the truth. And I do that on purpose. And the main reason why I do that, let me let you in on a secret. When you do that, because I know it's somebody like, well, why is she promoting on here about which I'm not promoting nobody to lie. But what I'm saying is when people think they know your business, see, when you tell the lie and they go somewhere else and tell that what you said to somebody else, and when it come back to you, all you can do is stand there and smile because you know where you told that lie at. And they thought it was the truth. And in the process of you hearing what you put out there, it lets you know whether that person that you're dealing with is trustworthy or not. Bingo. Aha. My grandmother taught me that one. And it works. Yes, it does. Mhm. That's why when you tell your business, you make it seem so so epic. They're gonna want to go tell it. That way when it come back to you, you ain't really that messed up about it because, oh, okay. Really? Tell me about it. Tell me all about it. It works in your favor. It really does. hmm hmm Everybody don't need to know where you live at. Everybody don't need to be in your house. Don't need to do none of that. I keep a pretty clean house, pretty decent. My house is pretty nice inside. I don't have anything to hide, not shame or anything. I'm just very particular about my solitude. It's my safe haven, and I want to keep it that way. hmm But anywho, I won't keep you too long. How long I've been on here? A little over 9 minutes. But less people know about you is better. It's the best. And whatever you choose to do in your life, ain't nobody business if that's what you want to do. You don't owe nobody no explanation. Because you got some people, you'll be getting ready to do something, maybe you want to go back to school. Maybe you want to, start a business. You want to do this, you want to do that. And then you speak on it, looking for support. They shoot down what you're talking about. You don't tell them after you get it started and it start working out for you. Yeah. You'd be surprised how people could tell you how you could do things better for yourself but they don't always have themselves together. But it's good at pointing the finger and telling somebody else what they could be doing or what they should be doing. But they not really doing everything that they should be doing, and they don't have everything together. But it's something about telling other people what to do. Whatever you choose to do that makes you happy, you do that. You got one life to live. Ain't no extension when your time up. Well, hey, the sweet Jesus, you think maybe I could get another month or two? No. I ain't never heard nobody come back and say they got an extension. I've heard of a couple of people sometimes going through something and, they came back and, they changed their lives to do better. I mean, possibly, maybe, okay, well, maybe so. Maybe there is an extension. I don't know. But what I do know, you got a life to live, and life is for the living. Live it. Be happy. If you're feeling stagnant, normally I notice when you start feeling like, nothing is working in your favor. Oh, it's about to die. Let me hook this up. When it look like nothing is working in your favor, that's when things start to come together. Either it's something, I take it, that is something better that's coming along for you. Inspiration will come to you. It's just, sometimes the environment you in, people you around, places you around, will keep you stagnant. But that's, again, I'm not the most spiritual person. I don't want to sit on here and act like I'm holy as thou. I'm not. I struggle just like everybody else. But I do know how to get on my knees and call for help and pray about things, especially when I feel stuck. And normally things start to fall into place. Either it's something, or it might be a job, it might be people you're around, it might be something that you need to change. And then you'll see things advance for you. But that's another video. I always do that. I always get sideways with stuff. But listen, whatever you choose to do with your life, enjoy yourself. Long as you ain't doing nothing to harm nobody or harm yourself physically or health-wise, you don't need nobody permission to do whatever it is that makes you happy. Ain't nobody business if you do. Ain't nobody coming to save you. It might tell you what to do or what you shouldn't be doing. But 9 times out of 10, there used to be an old saying, never point a finger where you never lent a hand. A lot of times people don't lend no hand to help you get where it is you're trying to get. But they sure got a whole lot to say about how you could have did it this way, or you should did. Live your life. Don't worry about what nobody got to say, how nobody feel about nothing. I made a video on here too about learning how to get that I don't give a damn. Once you get that in you, you don't care no more really about what people say or what they think. Be able to live your life better. Live your life. Start now. Live it. Well, anyway, that'll be all for now. I will be back to see you again and make you another video. But this video title is Ain't Nobody Business If I Do. You got to stand and give an account for you, not nobody else. You got that? Remember that. You somebody. Doesn't matter about what nobody think. If you make a mistake, the beauty of making mistakes, you dust yourself up and get up, try again. That sounds like a leader, but you know what I'm saying. Nothing beats a failure but a try. And as long as you trying, that's an effort. Every day you get a new day, a new chance. Start all over again. You only become a failure is when you stop trying to do better for yourself. Your best teacher is your last mistake. You learn from mistakes. Nothing wrong with making a mistake. And remember, a mistake is something that you didn't intend to do. If it's intentional, that's not a mistake. And that's a whole nother video. Because I get sidetracked on here and get to talking and bringing other stuff in. And I'm supposed to be on this subject. Just anyway, have an incredible night. I love y'all. Thank you for all of you that watch me. For those that haven't subscribed, I would love if you do. If not, still thank you for watching me. You take care and have a blessed night.